David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was the captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sorting. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luca, I'll keep their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! More bogey! ETA 2 minutes!
They're already here.
Nice, Trigger. Again.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This will make things easier later.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. There's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me ahead, will you? Line up nicely. No, not for long.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on guided. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! They take it more than one. Now's our chance. Now time for a counter-strike.
Still feel like ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Dockyard base taking care of your airstrikes. Give me a damage report.
Getting shot from all directions.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a push on your drones over. Buy stock and salvage companies while you can.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Half of our surface ship fighters are so-called neutralized.
You can't give up on the rest of the contender station, please. Requesting order. Each station, continue to engage.
Lieutenant General Shepard, you have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many of them.
Yes, sir.
Airships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the order 3 strikes. Check my report.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
Approaches were not short, difficult.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, give data link to intel to receive our recon team. If you have visual on the target, shoot it down.
Estonia! The order is to abandon ship!
There's a few of them, but they take damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. Lost contact with the second zone. They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of you. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
This
100% survival rate, let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Fox 2!
Going for another attack run.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks too. We'll walk. With a picnic. Yeah, eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. Sorry guys, your cruise has been canceled.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed. Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Don't fill the port with scrap metal at this rate. That boy ship will get stalled.
31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. 310, altitude 2000.
Stay back. You're not equipped for air to air. Please accomplish your gun. It's easy.
Wiped out most of the forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Trigger, push up on the damaged aircraft. On the return line if you need to.
That aircraft coming for us.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Bank right. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
A single shell will save
airstrikes is performing well above our expectations. You sound downright ecstatic. Alright, Trigger, let's go get him.
Aegis vessel Menace destroyed.
Respond! Menace, please respond!
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Locked on, bandit.
Enemy's got lock!
Additional UAV is operating.
Stay sharp. Pursuing this.
Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Nostomia is crippled. Navigation is disabled.
Target destroyed. I've got a sitting duck here.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? The terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
We're on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course. Contact imminent.
Trigger, see you in there?
Excellent. Salvation. Death of a fleet is a necessity.
Analysis shows a projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting beyond the horizon. That's why they need a UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Erusian, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Bandit down.
This must be that three strikes guy running across the fucking house.
Target is hit.
That big 31's not firing any missiles.
They must have scrambled without changing weaponry.
Unable to fire missiles. I know how that feels. That's no reason to go easy on you.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
5 minutes remaining. Strider 1, missile away.
Missile. Missile.
Excellent.
Missile.
Missile launched.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. I need you to attack the designated heli.
Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Velosa won't be much of a threat.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Target.
Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy.
Guns.
Well, would have been, actually.
Missile launched.
Now I'm iced up. Wonderful. Break it.
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Projectile guidance terminated. Target acquired.
Imagine.
Can I make it? Enemy has a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Bandit down. Nicely done.
An enemy is behind you.
Missile closing. Break!
3 minutes remaining. Projectile exploded. It's gone. Target is down. Strider 1, missile away. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Enemy locked.
Target acquired.
Enemy's got locked.
Missile launched.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes is doing hard. It's much too.
2 minutes remaining.
I've got a city back here.
Bandit down. Missile away.
Enemy's got a lock. Watch 2. They're after you, Strider 1.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Strider 1, missile.
Enemy on your rear.
Fox 2. Missile hit. Strider 1, bandit splashed. Target is in machine gun range.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Enemy's got a lock. Strider 1 down to hostile. Bandit shut down. They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
1 minute remaining.
This is coordinates.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 Strikes has known that. I do. Being a service officer, you don't, do you?
Target is down. Missile launched. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Locked on. This one's a goner. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control. Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission. It's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s.
Walter! Missile! Behind you! Walter!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats! Engaged to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. The missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Osea channels.
Thankfully done. Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? You did it, Trigger! You idiot! Stay focused! Take down 3 Strikes! I told you not to call me an idiot! Only one left. Run them down together. That's no be from the elevator.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool. Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now. The Bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler Erusian forces. And did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan will save temporary lives from the energy of their true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Look out. I'll eat their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no way to do it yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This will make things easier later.
Lieutenant General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going. The shipyard over there.
This port has multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Ron's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger for count. Let me handle it. Line up nicely. Well, not for long.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on guided. Just don't pay for it.
Righto.
Begin firing SAMs! They take it over. Now for SAMs. Now time for a counter-strike.
Those things act like ships on pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Dockyard Bay taking damage from airstrikes. Indicating a damage report.
Getting shot from all directions.
Report focus on AA combat!
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a push on the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Our sector ships trying to are neutralized!
Give a buzz. Continue to engage.
General, 10% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Hoosier, no!
Stop it!
Hey, chill.
Hoosier, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Osean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Osean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.